Hello, Abe Safa here with Century 21 Harrelson Group in Myrtle Beach. I just wanted to give you this month's market update, real estate market update for July 2024. So the big news, if you've been watching the stock market the last couple of days, it's taken a little bit of a dip lately. So we're seeing a big correction right now in the stock market, which is bringing up a lot of talk of recession coming up. So now what that's causing the 30-year mortgage rate to do is starting to drop tremendously. As a matter of fact, as of today, the rate was down to 6.34%. Let me show you what that looks like. So right now, the 30-year average, national average mortgage rate is 6.34%. Again, this is just a national average, depending on your credit score and your area where you are. That could vary, but that's the lowest number we've seen in a while. As a matter of fact, less than a month ago, beginning of July, it was a little over 7%. So this is a big drop. It's been dropping almost daily, like the last week to 10 days or so. So all this talk of recession is kind of pushing the mortgage rates down. Now, the good news is it's actually helping us in the real estate market. So we're seeing a lot of buyer activity now all of a sudden, not the rates are getting to the low 6%. And as long as that continues to drop, we're going to see more and more activity. If you watch my last few videos, I talk about our absorption rate, which is the month supply of inventory on the market right now. To me, that's a big deal, because that number gives you an overall picture. Like, I can tell you how many homes sold, how many are pending, and things like that. But when you get that absorption number, the month's supply on the market, that kind of blends all the numbers together, because it tells you how homes are selling relative to what the inventory is. So if you remember last month, single family homes was 4.2 months supply of inventory. Again, to recap, what that means is if no more homes hit the market, it would take us 4.2 months at the current sales levels to be able to sell out of all our inventory, which doesn't happen, right? There's always stuff hitting the market, but it's a good way to gauge, okay, compared to how things are selling, is inventory growing, are things slowing down? So this month, end of July, the numbers came out. That number went from 4.2 months down to 4 months. So a positive sign, which is an indication of the rates coming down. As they continue to go down, we're going to see that number should get lower and lower, meaning that more of the inventory is moving, homes are selling quicker. Hopefully, that's the trend that we're seeing. So very, very good news that the rates are coming down. I'm not crazy about hearing about a recession, right? But we can't control that. All we could do is focus on real estate right now. Condos, which has been a big area of focus for me, especially lately. The last 2 months in a row, the month supply of inventory was 6.4 months. Numbers just came out for July. That number dipped to 6.3, right? Not that big of a deal, but at least it didn't go up, right? So the good news is that looks like it's flattened out. 6.4 months in May, 6.4 months in June, and now 6.3 months in end of July numbers. And then oceanfront condos, that actually went up a little bit. It was eight months supply last month. It's 8.1. Or pretty much flat. It might have been 8.1 last month. I can't remember, but it was somewhere in that range. So pretty much flat. Again, that's a good sign that it's not that really, really upward spike that we were sawing seems to at least be flattening, which is hopefully good news for some of you condo owners here in town. Now, that's the basic numbers I like to share, but I've had a lot of requests from the last couple of videos. Hey, can you give us more information? Even though I really think that month supply number and the absorption rate is a good number to kind of get an overall picture, let me share with you what we're looking at. So we just discussed the 30-year mortgage. Hopefully that'll continue to go down. I'd love to see it dip below 6. I think anything that starts with a 5, we should see the market really start to pick up a good bit, even though we're starting to see it already at 6.34. This is the overall numbers, or at least the relevant numbers when it comes to single-family homes in the market. If you look at this chart, you see homes sold up 18.6%. So 511 homes sold in our market in July. That's an 18.6% improvement from last July. Okay. You look at the median sales price, up a tad bit, 1.6%. Again, to me, that's kind of flat. But the key thing is, and I've said this over and over, and I know I've got a lot of heat from this from people thinking that the market's going to crash. We've had the worst 2.5 years in real estate we've ever had as far as number of transactions. There wasn't a whole lot of buyers out there. The number of transactions nationally dipped to the lowest level we've ever seen them. And even going through that kind of period, that kind of slowdown, to have the price of single family homes either hold steady or up a little bit, to me is a good indication of how strong our housing market is in the Myrtle Beach area. I really think there's a lot of demand. So many people are moving down into this area. So I'm a big proponent of single family homes in this area. I think if you don't own one, you need to buy one as soon as possible. And it's something that you need to hold on to. If you're an owner of a property, it's contradictory to what real estate agents will tell you. They'll tell you should sell. If you own a single family home and you don't have to sell, I would be holding on to it right now. So median price up a little bit. Pending sales to me is a big deal. Up 11.3%, 511 homes went pending in July. That's a huge number. Again, that shows that buyers are getting back in the market and buying up homes. And then new homes listed, that's a big number, 24% increase of new homes hitting the market, but still it's being absorbed, right? And that's why when I look at that absorption rate, that number actually went down. So to me, I'm not worried about how many new homes are hitting, because it's all a function of, okay, well, how many homes sold? So as long as more homes are selling than hitting the market, we're in good shape. So those numbers look really strong for single family homes. Let's talk about condos real quick. Condos, number of condos sold actually went up 3.1% from last year in July, 403 condos sold. Median price down 0.4 of a point, not a big deal. To me, that's flat, same as being flat. What's a little bit concerning is pending sales went down 12%. But the good news is, look at the new condos listed. We're not seeing them come to the market at same pace as they were before. So that's kind of leveled things out a little bit. You know, being down 12% pending to me would have been really concerning. But because number of new condos in the market went down, that helps the situation. So all in all, I love that interest rates are coming down. I love that we're seeing a lot of traffic on our websites, buyers in the game again. So if you're looking to sell a home, sell a condo, talk to me. Give me a call. I'm going to put my number up here. Let me know. I would love to be able to talk to you, tell you how yours specifically could perform in this market, what it could do. But I'm going to keep an eye on those interest rates. Hopefully we don't see a crash in the stock market. I never want to see that. I hope the economy holds firm for a little while. But I love the activity that we're seeing right now in the single family homes market. The rate drop is definitely bringing some life back to it. Give me a call. Would love to talk to you.